of a player consuming a beverage, then it goes back to the word drink. So this is where, if you guys don't understand the difference between the two, you probably should stop telling me to correct the spelling, because you're just a bot. Yeah, I just can't save you anymore. I think this one's good. This one feels like a bard thing. Everyone at the table takes a drink, and then so that automatically is like 4 drinks, including Dungeon Master takes a drink. And then for the next round of combat, you don't have to take drinks. So if you're fighting, a lot of enemies, or it's already something where people are taking drinks. Double down. Wait. Cheers into double down Boro? No, remember we changed double down. It doesn't work the same. You can't use cheers and Boro at the same time anyway. That's 2 turns. I'm reducing drinks drank? Potentially, right? Think about it like this. How many drinks get drank? How many drinks get drank per turn? If the party is fighting 4 kobolds, the most they're ever going to take is 4 drinks. This limits drinks, but it probably only limits drinks in times where... Like, this would be something where I would make them have to use this, right? So I would, like, if I know they have a bard in the party, and I know they have access to the cheers ability, I would make them do an attack where all of you take 3 drinks on purpose. So the bard next turn would do cheers. Because if they don't, it's going to punish the entire group. So I don't think this necessarily prevents drinks being drank. I think this is more a fun way to do a defensive ability. I think this works. I do hate democracy, man. It's true. Democracy sucks because people suck. If people didn't suck, it'd be fucking amazing, right? But man, I guess it's the better form of governments we have. Alright, this one's done. Bard, Paladin, Alchemist, Lumberjack, Warrior. Okay. That's 5. If I have, I'll make another one if I have more than 5 people sitting at my table, because I won't have more than 6. I might make more anyway, just so you guys have something new to look at. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these abilities and put them on fancy little cards. And then I'm going to put them in the Tabletop Simulator. And then I'm going to make a dungeon for Tabletop Simulator. Now, I was thinking that I was going to make the dungeon on stream, but you guys would spoil it for the other people playing the game. So, I'm going to leave you fuckers in the dark as well. And I'm just going to plan it out today and tomorrow. God, that'd be so much of a burden to be fucking Kim Jong-un. Like, what the fuck? Like, if you're Kim Jong-un right now, what the fuck would you do with your life? I'd probably do exactly what he's doing. Sit on my ass, do nothing. Insult America. Isn't that already what I do? Alright, I think I'm done. I think I'm done. Okay, I'm going to go and get some dinner because I have our meeting in an hour, and then I got to start putting this stuff together. So I don't know what time this thing starts tomorrow. I got to figure out what time is good for people. Obviously it's a New Year's stream, so it's going to be later. We're not starting at fucking 2 p.m. I'd say the earliest we'd start would be 7. Latest being 10 Eastern. Going pretty late into the night. So. I don't think you can do that, Hinder Sparkle. I think you probably can, but anytime you try to log in multiple things on Skype, it's a pain in the ass. You're better off just buying a 4-pack. All right. People keep asking after the stream tomorrow. I'll give you guys access to all the resources I created for this. I'll probably just put it up on the workshop and give you guys access to the document if you want it. Um, I worked on this on Christmas. I worked on it today. Really show you that the shit's just easy. Like all you really need to understand is that you can do whatever the fuck you want. Whoops, wrong screen. You do whatever the fuck you want and just understand these basic rules to play Dungeons and Dragons, right? Is it an easy? Only use a D20, right? Don't do any math. Make it so every character is doing low numbers of damage and they don't roll to see how much damage they do. Screw that. Eliminate all the dice. Eliminate as much math as you can. Math is one of the biggest burdens of Dungeons and Dragons and making new players be interested in it. And then just use the basic concept. Like, is it an easy challenge? Make them roll over, make them get like a 6 or higher. Is it a normal challenge? Make them get a 11 or higher. Is it a hard challenge? You better make it like a 16, 17, 18. And then do 1 in 20 as the critical failure, critical success. If they roll a 1, no matter what they were trying to do, I don't care what it is, they fail. They fucked up. You're trying to tie your shoe? Well, you tied it into one of those knots you can never undo. The shoe is stuck to your foot forever. You will have to cut it off to remove it. The string was actually apparently magical witch string and has turned to stone. That shoe is bound to your foot, cursed for eternity. If you roll a 20 on I would like to try to jump to a moon, you jump up, a random magical fairy dragon comes in, you land on his back, fly straight to the moon, realize there is no oxygen, die on the moon. Don't be stupid in front of a dungeon master. And then for our game, we're going to do anytime you take damage, take a drink. Any special ability, take a drink. But that's drinking rules. I really like Dungeons & Dragon type games. They're not entirely popular because they're one of those things where they're only really fun if you have a good group of people. You can't really play with random people. You can, but it's really not the same. It's more better when you play with friends. And I've always found that the biggest reason why people don't ever get into Dungeons & Dragons when they're younger is they're too fucking complicated. People think they need to have books and all this shit when you really don't. You may need like maybe one book and then a dice and then just somebody who can tell you a story and you're good. Alright, I'm out of here. I'm going to go get some food before I got to do my works. I'll see you guys tomorrow for those who are watching. Again, I will not be recording it for YouTube or anything. So, if you're not going to be around tomorrow night because of other engagements, that is your loss. You have to accept it in life. And yeah, for everyone else, I'll see you tomorrow. See you, dudes.